Hey everybody, Eric from Grimy Mid Sports Cards here, coming at you with another video today. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there's that guy again. He's going to be doing another PSA reveal. Well, I'm actually going to change it up on you today. I'm actually going to do just some recent pickups that I've done here in the last couple of weeks. Found some good deals out there, found some stuff that I wanted not only to add to my collection, but also just some good stuff to pick up for the business, to turn over and like that. This is all going to be T206 tobacco cards. I picked up about a dozen or so. One of them I had to send back. It got damaged in shipping, and to the point where I just couldn't keep it for what I was going to have to pay for it. So we've got 11 cards for you today. Some of them are graded, some of them are raw. A bunch of these I'm going to get graded here. They're going to be getting sent off to PSA to get graded very, very soon, and I hope, let's fingers crossed, that they don't damage any of them any more than they already are, because, you know, these cards are over 100 years old, and they've already got some issues with them already, but for the most part, these were some good pickups, and let's get to it. I hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. It's Friday. I just got home from work a little bit ago and wanted to make a video. Sorry about that. Bumped the camera. Let's get that ready to go. There we go. I'm going to start out with some graded stuff here. We've got one SGC, so we're going to throw that one out first. This is 1910 Piedmont back. Dick Rudolph portrait. Red background. SGC 4. Really nice card. It's really well centered, a little bit low, but really well centered. Get it nice and close. Really good registration on this. This happens quite often on these cards. Just a little bit of bleeding of the red came off of the side of the card, but a really, really nice card. 350 subjects. And factory number 25. Dick Rudolph to start off with. Next one we've got is, well, the next, actually, how many here? 5, I think? Yeah, the next 5 are all PSA graded already. You're going to see this guy more than once. This is Bill Chappelle. This is Piedmont 350 subjects. PSA 4.5. And this card is just smoking. Now, I know there's a little bit of snow on here and like that, but this card is just awesome. And I got it for a song and a dance compared to what they usually go for in this high of a grade. Another factory 25. 350 subjects. Super clean back. Nice and bright. Even well centered on the back, which a lot of times these are off on the back as well. No stains. Really nice. From the Rochester Ball Club. 4.5. Next up, we're going to go with Sweet Caporal. 350 subjects. Factory number 30. Nap Rucker. This is the throwing issue of this card. Love that background. PSA 3. Love that background. All different kinds of colors in there. Green, blue, pink, orange, yellow. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. For being 110, 12 years old, really, really nice. Another one, not as quite as well centered on the back, but really bright. Nice and red. There you can see the factory 30. A little bit rarer factory on this one. Just another great card. Couldn't pass it up. Just a great example of this card. Next up, another Sweet Caporal. This one is rare for a different reason. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Admiral SCHLEI. This is the catching pose. Love that mitt. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a grimy mitt if I've ever seen one. Just love it. This is another one that is, it's got rounded corners, very well centered though, bright colors. Love that pose, getting ready to get the ball thrown to him. PSA 3. Now, this is where we get into the rarity of this one. Flip it over to the back. Nice bright back, well centered. This is the 150 subjects. However, this is the rarest of the factories. Factory number 42 is the next rarest after this. This is factory number 649. So this is just a rarer issue. They made a whole lot less cigarettes back in the day, and so there was less of this card from this factory that were made. So just a really, really cool card. Great pose, great mitt, super nice card. Really excited about this one. Next up, Piedmont 350 to 460 subjects, factory number 25, the Great Hal Chase. The throwing pose with the dark cap. There's also one with a white cap as well. I happen to like this one the best. And this one's got a little crease right up here. It's 2.5. Nothing out of control. Just a really nice example of this card. Centering is definitely off left to right, but the colors are just smoking. Bright, bright green. Little lighter blue down here by his hand. Darker blue all the way around on the top. Just a beautiful card. This is another one I just couldn't pass up. The new 350 to 460 subjects. New being, I believe these were issued in 1911. Factory number 25. Another great card. Last but not least, on the graded cards, I'm going to go a little bit rarer back on you on this one. This is the Sovereign back. Lena Blackburne. PSA 3. This is an older grade. There's no hologram or any kind of logo up there, so this is probably a 15-year-old grade, maybe a little bit more. And this card is definitely high, but it's really well centered left to right. Another grimy mitt right there. Great colors. And I went after this one because it was a good deal for the rarer back. Sovereign cigarettes, fit for a king. Factory number 25. Baseball Series 350 subjects. Nice card. Couldn't pass it up. Not with a rare back. That's the end of the graded ones. We're going to throw out, I believe, 5 here. Yep, 5 raw ones that are going to go in to get graded. And actually, let's see. Let me drag one of these back out. I said you were going to see another one of this guy. You already saw this guy. Well, here's another one of this guy. Same card. Not nearly as good a shape. However, this being the Bill Chappelle, the Rochester Ball Club. Got a pretty sizable crease right there, but polar bear back. Love those polar bear backs. These are all factory number 6. I've got a few other polar bears coming up here, so these are all factory 6. I believe that was the only factory that did the polar bears. But Bill Chappelle for the second time. Polar bear back. Going in to get it graded. Next up we have, I believe it's Jim. I should have done a little more research before I started this video. I can't remember. Jim Puttman, I believe, from Louisville Ball Club. Now, this card definitely has some staining. I tried to clean it up a little bit. This stuff is like dirty fingerprint marks. It will not come off. Little crease down here as well. But great colors on this card. Love the ballpark in the background with the flag. Greens and yellows, the red of the hat. Another great card. Another polar bear back. Next up we have Izzy Hoffman. Providence Ball Club. Great portrait. Well centered. It's definitely beat up, but well centered. Great colors. A couple of little baby discoloration stains on the edges of the card here, but still another really nice card. Another polar bear. Getting down towards the end of it here. One more after this one. Look at the colors on this card, folks. Bill Maloney, Rochester Ball Club. Another one with the stadium in the background and the flags. Just awesome card. The yellows, the oranges, the greens. It's so bright. Just couldn't pass this one up. A great card. Another polar bear back. This is probably the cleanest of any of the backs on any of these polar bears that I got. This one's nice and bright. There's a little stain up here in the P and a little bit down here and stuff, but great card. Last but not least, BRASHEAR, Kansas City Ball Club. Great portrait. The rosy red cheeks, that orange in the background. Awesome jersey. Well, this one definitely has some staining around the top and around the sides here and stuff. I tried to clean that up a little bit as well. That stuff just wouldn't come off. I didn't want to scrub too hard, didn't want to mess it up. Another polar bear back. It's got some of those same stains on the back. This card is definitely off on the back, but it's really well centered on the front, all the way around. Just some great pickups. Was just really glad to pick some of these cards up. I don't have too many of the polar bear backs in my collection. And I don't have any sovereigns either. So I was just happy to go after some of these cards and pick some of these up. So we're going to throw out just some of the absolute favorites here. That 4.5 Bill Chappelle, the Admiral SCHLEI with the really rare factory, and the Hal Chase. So that does it for this video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love the T206s the way I do. Thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I hope you enjoy all the videos. Keep collecting, folks. Keep collecting what you love.